To the Point with Michael Williams.
Good morning. The fight against anti-Semitism, my guest this morning will be Palm Beach County Mayor Gregg Weiss. But first, framing that issue after another neighborhood is hit with offensive racist literature, this time on the Treasure Coast in Vero Beach, where anti-Semitic flyers were thrown into yards and driveways. Todd Wilson with the story.
And look at the flowers blooming. I mean, it's beautiful.
Paul walks with me pointing out the beauty of Vero Beach. Yet, he says in that bag right there on the ground represents the ugly.
We had a person was visiting the house, and when they went back to their vehicle, they found these bags with pellets and this awful literature inside.
The literature, he says, preaching hate against Jewish people. He says it's unfortunate to see such hate in his neighborhood.
I'm not Jewish, but as soon as you start hating one group, then when are you going to get around to my group?
Paul says he filed a police report. The baggies filled with hate were found throughout the neighborhood. Vero Beach Police Department says they received several calls from residents throughout the city. In a Facebook post Tuesday, they stated, "This is happening all over the United States. This is an active investigation. If you have received a bag, dispose of it accordingly." Jenny, who lives right across the street from Paul, didn't even know one of the baggies was in her yard until I pointed it out to her.
This is weird, and I would probably throw the corn in my compost.
She says she doesn't have time to waste on stuff like this.
I don't read it, I just throw it away.
This isn't the first time something like this has happened in South Florida. There was a neighborhood in Boca Raton. Recently, 2 people projected a Nazi sign on a building in downtown West Palm Beach, and now this incident in Vero Beach. Paul agrees with Jetty. The best thing to do is throw the bags away with all the other trash. In Vero Beach, Todd Wilson, WPTV News Channel 5.
And now to my interview with Palm Beach County Mayor Gregg Weiss. Mr. Mayor, it's 2023. You're the mayor of a huge, diverse area. You yourself are Jewish. Did you ever imagine you'd have to be talking about the fight against anti-Semitism in this day and place?
Honestly, I can't imagine this, Michael, that in this day and age, in 2023, that we're continuing to have anti-Semitism and hate speech in this country and in Palm Beach County. It's incredibly disappointing that people from outside of our area would come in and inflict their demagoguery on the citizens of Palm Beach County. It's disgusting, and it needs to stop.
So how do we stop it? What are you doing to help be part of that effort? Talk about that.
Well, there's a number of things that we've done and we will be doing this week. With the support of my board, I introduced legislation or an ordinance to be enacted in Palm Beach County that would make it or criminalize projecting images or words on somebody else's private property. That will give law enforcement the ability to apprehend these folks when they do such type of activity. Additionally, working with our state legislator, Mike Caruso, and he's moving legislation that we discussed at our roundtable 2 weeks ago that will criminalize the projection, but in addition, will add a hate crime uptick to it that would make it a felony. He's also working in that bill on creating additional charges on our littering laws that would be able to be utilized when folks drop these leaflets that they've been doing, like they have done, not only around Palm Beach County, but a number of areas in Florida.
Mr. Mayor, you have heard the concerns expressed by those in the community who said, listen, this is awful, it's ugly, it's unbelievable, and yet we have to be mindful of First Amendment protections. Speak to that, because you have heard that, you're going to hear that. As ugly as this is, what do you say to that?
Our Constitution guarantees people the right to say hateful, terrible things. It's unfortunate that, with where we've come from and everything this country has been through, that people still feel the need to express themselves that way or even feel that way. However, what we will do and we will not tolerate is them coming into our community, upsetting people, and creating this element of fear. I mean, I've been talked to by some of our residents. They're afraid to be out in public wearing a yarmulke or for women, a hijab, because they're going to be targeted, or going to a place that is known to be potentially where Jewish people gather. It's unconscionable that today that we're still having to deal with this. So, but I guess fortunately, we do have a First Amendment, but unfortunately, people are using it the wrong way and not being responsible.
And Mr. Mayor, it's mindful of something I believe one of our viewers said to one of our reporters. Today you hate this person in this group, but tomorrow that hate, which is insidious, becomes you or your group. And it's about this ugliness that is insidious and spreads. And pretty soon all of us are dealing with it. It's a tinderbox that all of us, regardless of background, need to be mindful of. And I know you've spoken about that, but to our audience, on To the Point, take up that point.
I'd be happy to, Michael. This the issue really is when you get with one group and you're willing to attack that group, the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. We've seen this happen over and over again throughout human history, where one group is marginalized and then another if it's not stopped. It's not something that we can tolerate, but what's important is that people of all faiths, of all backgrounds, of all ethnicities do come together and have come together in our community, supporting each other, and letting everybody know we are not going to tolerate this, which is a positive thing that has come out of this.
You talked about it at the outset, but how we've come to this place, these purveyors of hate. There's almost no words. It's hard to imagine we've gotten here. And I've talked, as you have, certainly to many people about that. It just boggles the mind. And I know we said that at the outset. What do you say to the purveyors of hate out there? What is your message to them if they were sitting before you now?
My message to them is they need to get educated and understand that we come from different places, or we may have different religious beliefs, different cultural activities, but we're Americans, that we all live in a community together, and we need to learn to live peacefully, to support one another. When they bring their hate into a community, and for some of these folks, I think there may be monetary drivers behind them. But that what they're doing is tearing apart the fabric of our society. And, I don't know where they learn these things, but we know one thing. If you can learn something, you can unlearn it. And to understand that we're human beings, we're all just trying to make our way through this world. And if we can make it together, how much better and easier it is for all of us. And so I implore them to please think about what it is that they're doing, what their motivations are, and really to rethink that and say, can't we just, in the words of Rodney King, can't we all just get along?
Mr. Mayor, one housekeeping note here. The ordinance you've introduced, I want to make sure I'm absolutely clear where that stands right now.
That will be coming back in front of our board. I've asked our staff it'll be drafted in the same vein as similar ordinance up in Jacksonville. There's also one in place in St. Petersburg. So we're using those as models. It'll come back as an emergency ordinance that will allow us to put it in place very, very quickly. But we're moving forward with that.
And you're willing to stand up to legally, the county's willing to fight whatever challenges from a First Amendment perspective or otherwise come your way, if indeed that happens.
Absolutely, 100%. But I don't believe there will be a challenge. This is private property that's impacted, and those people also have rights.
And Mr. Mayor, last question. You've talked about this eloquently. This isn't an issue just for those in our Jewish community. It's for all of us. And to that end, you're going to be having a town hall of sorts so that all of the community, because it impacts all of us.
It does.
Have a chance to talk, to speak, to talk about concerns, about fears, and about how we move past this.
Yeah, so on March 2nd, we will be having a town hall. It'll be held down in the South County Civic Center. You've graciously agreed to moderate. this event, which I very much appreciate. But it's an opportunity for all of us to get together to understand where this came from, why is it happening now, and what are we looking to do in the future to keep it from happening again.
Any final thought, anything I've not touched on that you'd like to say to our viewers today?
I appreciate the opportunity to speak to the viewers and let you know that I'm hearing you, our board is hearing you, we stand behind our community, and we are not going to tolerate people coming in and trying to divide us and create chaos and hatred in Palm Beach County.
Up next, a heavyweight political fight in Florida. The possible prize, the White House. DeSantis Trump already turning very ugly.